This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new look lineups in football. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this team to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A gain makes it second and medium. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
You call quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. Now first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And that is a quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He shreds the tackle.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up the first down, but a big gain to boot.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. Now, we'll pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On the ground, it's Haynes. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He pulls it in. It's Anderson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
With the catch, it's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sends him up at the 24.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. 4 set of downs after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pick.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's running out of time here. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Gators will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And now they'll run it on the draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
To throw, it's Lagway. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go at the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And now the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Offense hungry to convert here on 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 14 after the miss. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. First and 10 now for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Brown. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Gators keep the football on the move.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
To the air, it's Lagway. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The freshman brings him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Testing the right side here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he throws it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Offense comes back out on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They get the second half started with the running play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? And the Gators offense is on the move now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Grab behind the line, it's Fleming. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. On the run, it's Clark. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's caught. It's Marshall. Finds room at the 30. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a draw to the back. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? But, man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Delayed handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. It looked like a no-brainer. 2nd short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Got to really appreciate the execution here on this 3rd down toss. Great call and solid work by the offensive line and a good nose for the first down marker by the running back.
trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Michigan. And they jump on top here in the second half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain for them.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught behind the line. It's Webb. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's ball. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Now rolling out to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
With the catch, it's Wilson. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Delivers quickly to the left side. That is broken up and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Running back has it on the screen now. In the clear at the 25. No shot to bring him down. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Here comes the handoff. Across the 30. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. Just trucks the man. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's strong. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
A sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled there by the defense.
Boy, second forever. Everyone in the stadium is expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And there's the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Ball. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Back to throw. It's Lagway. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll keep their running game churning. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
BHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. bringing it out. It's Stewart. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. They're going to run it here. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Pressure is coming. Looking to throw it deep. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Breaking tackles and going. Puts him to space. He's bringing it back. The 10. Is into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They need to score quickly here. Try to dial up some big plays. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he dropped it with a chance to tie the game and force overtime. He can't hang on. A horrible way to lose a ball game. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. This is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA.